And it changed my life. And my husband was like, well, I can't stay. He was more fitted to stay home.
Yeah.
I am not a very good stay-at-home person. And he was like, I'm not staying home with our newborn. So I was like, well, what can we do? And so we had wanted to change.
Let me pause for a
yeah.
second. I don't know if I know we've talked about a lot. When you had either of the boys, did you have an itch to stay at home?
No.
So did you ever take time at home, or did you stay working the whole time?
I didn't work for about 3 months in between when I left SunTrust and when we started Legacy. And we talked about like how I over volunteered.
Oh, right. Oh, that's right.
I mean, I basically put myself.
You were working more.
Right. I
Just
was,
as a volunteer.
chaired 2 boards, and Rodney was like, "What are we doing here? Why don't you go get a job?
Right. You might as well get paid.
Like,
for what you're
I'm
doing.
paying a babysitter. Why don't we go get a job?"
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. Just
Yeah.
wondering.
Yeah.
You know how we all kind of get to that when the kids
Right.
come. There's a change.
I just think I was a better mom being able to go to work and then pay to have my house cleaned and paid, because I would have been that mom that was running my kid all over the place. Like, we're going to the dry cleaners and then we're going to the grocery store. And so I let somebody else do all of that. And then when I was a mom, I just got to be a mom. Right. So.
And I think I would have been that mom, but I was afraid to stick him into somewhere because I didn't want to be back in the NICU.
Yes.
So tell me his conditions.
He was fine. I mean, like he has a blood clotting disorder, so he lost a kidney, and he's a perfectly fine son, grown. He's like
He's gonna be an adult, right?
But he was fine. But we always say that was our dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
Because when they assured me that it could not happen a second time. And anytime that you hear that, you just brace in my world, because I got pregnant again, and at 36 weeks, the normal ultrasound, everything had been perfect, and they sent me. I knew something was wrong, and they sent me to a secondary hospital to do an MRI, and that son had a stroke in utero.
Oh my goodness.
So he was my dress rehearsal. And so my first son, because after the first year of giving him shots every day, he was the second one, not so much. And so when we were told that we would have surgery as soon as I delivered him, which I actually got to have him for 2 months before having that surgery. But all that to say, at that point I have 2 kids, one who's fine, the other one who needed significant therapy. And I did not want to pass that off to somebody else. I felt like it was my responsibility. Like, even though I'm not a very good stay-at-home mother at all, I was just like, I can't give that to somebody else.
Would you say you felt called to do that? Or would you look at that and say it was an obligation, and that's a bad word because that feels negative?
Yeah.
And I don't mean it negatively, but did you come to a place where you thought, no, I'm called to take care of these boys?
Yeah.
So it went from work. Did the taking care of the boys scratch the itch?
No.
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 Okay. So what?
That's when I started. I started 2 or 3 online businesses because I thought, okay, if I could have the flexibility, and that's right when the online world was happening and everything. So I thought, I can do this because I have these kids here. I have therapy. I mean, we probably had 7 hours of therapy per week. And then, do a 3-year-old and a newborn while you're doing all that.